Hey guys, what's up? My name's Light Arjun and today I'm going to be telling you about the time where I had called 999 and I made the firemen come. You may be wondering, how did this happen? Was it a prank call? Was it a dare? What happened afterwards? Did you get in trouble? What did your parents do to you afterwards? Is this real? Are you lying? Well, all of those questions will be answered soon in the video. But first, take a look at this! It's a Google Docs form. This is a place where you can send me video ideas, and like I said before in the past, as long as it's Minecraft or Hypixel related, I would love to do it. So if I do like your idea, which I probably I'm gonna do it, and I'm probably gonna give you a shout out and a mention for that. Anyway, the link is in the description for the Google Docs form. And anyways, let's talk about the time I called the fireman by mistake. Alright, so let's travel back in time to when I was around 4 years old. Back in the day, I used to watch TV a lot more than now because back then, you know, YouTube wasn't a thing that really existed, and my family have Sky broadband that they paid for, and you know, I was 4. What am I gonna do? Watch top 10 Fortnite funny YouTubers when I'm 4? And so anyways, I remember that alongside great British classics like Peppa Pig, Noddy, Thomas the Tank Engine, Wallace and Gromit, I love to watch Fireman Sam. Now I know if you're watching this, you probably don't know who Fireman Sam is, but if you do, then me and you have a lot in common. So anyway, Fireman Sam was a popular animated fireman character who used to save the day by putting out fires that happened to people's homes, shops and workplaces. And I won't lie, I was kind of like a fanboy for Fireman Sam, you know? Since Fireman Sam was my hero, and 4-year-old me would have loved to done anything to meet him, so I realized something. Every time in the show, right, when there's a fire and the civilians call the 999 and say fire, fire, and put down the phone, Fireman Sam hears it and then comes to save the day, right? So I thought, if I call 999 and say fire, fire into the phone to a 999 operator and then cut the phone, that means Fireman Sam will come to see me, right? So that's exactly what little 4-year-old me did. Picked up the phone, dialed 999, and when someone picked up, I yelled fire, fire into the phone and cut the line. So the rest of the story goes off what my parents say, because you know, I'm 4, I remember literally nothing. But however, I do remember that afterwards I literally forgot firemen and I just went into the living room and just did my own 4-year-old stuff. I have no clue what I did. But however, I bet on the other end of the side, the operator must have taken the call way more serious than an average call. Because think about this, right? Imagine if you're a 999 operator and you hear a young kid who's roughly around 5, 4, maybe even 6 saying fire, fire before hanging up. That must have been some very, very serious and scary fire that's probably going to get in the news, right? And so, would you believe it? I'm right. The 999 operator did their job, and no surprise there. So, and firemen come to the house. So let's play a game. Guess how many fire trucks came? Was it 1? Was it 4? Was it 8? Or was it 3? Vote now in the comment section. Alright, well, time's up. The answer was 4, so congrats if you got that right. And they rushed to my house at like Mach speed, and they were there in no time. Normally, hearing the sirens of a 999 vehicle, it would capture your attention, right? Well, the 4 fire trucks with their wailing sirens caught the attention of our whole neighborhood. Practically everyone had stepped outside of their houses to see what was happening, as they were confused to see, because they couldn't see a fire or smell any smoke coming from anywhere. Even my parents had stepped out to see, and it was a huge shock for them to find out that they were here because someone called. Well, they were in shock and confused, according to them, because, well, my mom didn't call, and my dad couldn't call. And they didn't think that I called, right? So it took around like a couple of minutes for them to try and sort out what was happening, and then they said that they got a call from a really young person saying there was a fire, and then the only really young person in our house was me. So when they finally realized that it was me, my parents made me come outside and go and apologize to them. However, they were like super understanding, and they were really kind to me, which was such a big surprise. And they even let me go inside one of the fire trucks, and my parents took some pictures with me in it. However, I'm not going to show it as it's super embarrassing, and I don't want those pictures out there. But you know what? I completely hate this. You know why? Because I never got to meet Fireman Sam. Now my Twitter account where I post Fireman Sam edits every single day is going to be forever empty. And I couldn't flex on all the other Fireman Sam stands with that I got a picture with him because he never showed up. It's some four like old and young dudes, which are really weird. Oh my days. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I do hope you found this really interesting. It was hilarious looking back on it. And this became a family memory and kind of a meme in our family. Have you guys ever had an experience like that? Or known someone who had an experience like this? Or maybe you even called the firemen once. And what was that about? Tell me about it in the comment section. And like I said earlier, I'm a relatively small channel. Anyone who finds me entertaining and goes as far as to subscribe, that's going to literally make my day and make me so happy. So, guys, do consider it. Anyways, if you don't want to, that's fine. That's it from me, guys. Do take care. Peace.